In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build the simplest and most effective Work GPT that you will ever be able to do, and it's absolutely free. So in order to get started, I'm going to kind of summarize what this tool will be able to do. Is it will read all of your email data in the GPT, process it, figure out exactly how you like to respond to messages in every type of circumstance. Obviously, this is only going to work very well if you have a large history of responding to messages in your inbox. But if you've been using email for over a year, you've got thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of representations of how you like to respond to specific people. And this is just one way that you can free up a ton of time using ChatGPT by allowing ChatGPT to use that data to figure out how to respond to people. And then you can use a VA to implement this system. So that way, you can essentially have an extension of yourself responding to emails. So in order to get started, we're going to do this on a test email because downloading this data can take tons of hours or days. So if you are doing this correctly and you have enough data for this to actually work properly, it will take that long, but I'm going to walk you through the process. You can do this first step, wait for the email to come through, then you will move on to the second process of actually building the GPT. So you're going to come in up here to this icon, manage your Google account. From here, you're going to go to data and privacy, info you can share with others. We're going to come down to download your data. We're going to deselect all, scroll down to where it says mail, about 3/4 of the way down. Must have missed it. Yeah, right here. Then scroll all the way down. Next step. From here, you're going to just click create export. I've already created an export, so I'm going to click create another export. This is something that you can do multiple times if needed. So now it's going to say export in progress. Now this is essentially the part where you're just going to have to wait until Google exports all the data for you. You will get an email to your inbox once it is ready, and it will look like this. Your Google data is ready to download. You come here, manage takeout request. You're going to click download. I've already downloaded this. You're going to click download again. Now that you have it downloaded, this is where this part gets a little bit more complicated. You will need a cursor subscription in order for this to completely work, or you'll have to have another way of processing the email data. I find Cursor, if you're using AI effectively and you're wanting to start to use more AI automations, Cursor's an absolutely awesome tool. If you don't have it, you're behind. So we're going to go over to Cursor real quick. Once you're in Cursor, it's going to look really complicated. It really is super user-friendly because it tells you exactly how to use it. If you have any questions, you just need to ask Cursor, what exactly do I need to do here? And it will tell you. But all you're going to do is you're going to need, in the description below, I'll paste my GitHub URL. You're going to paste in this GitHub URL right here and ask Cursor to help you download this file and get it up and running. It has instructions in it. Cursor will be able to process those instructions and get it running. Once you do have it set up, it will look something like this up here. And what you're going to need to do is, I already have examples in here that I've already run before, but you can go in and delete the old files. Go in, delete those, and make sure not to delete anything outside of the process data and the raw data, because you're wanting to upload in your own raw data and get new process data. So now that we've deleted those files, we are going to open up Finder, and the recent download that we just downloaded of all of the info from our Gmail is going to show up as a takeout folder. Then you're going to go and you're going to drag and drop this .inbox file into the raw data section. So I've already done that here. And then all you're going to do is drag and drop raw data over here and tell it process the data in this folder. pause here and show you the output. I'm going to resume so you can kind of see how it runs on its own. You will need to allow some of these commands to run through. If at all that it runs into errors, just ask Cursor how to troubleshoot them. It should run pretty smoothly, but essentially what you'll see is that it should be outputting emails right up to here. And if you want to get more specific, you can tell it exactly what emails you want to process. You can tell it, hey, I only want to process emails from, and then whatever your name is, so that way it only outputs emails where you sent a message, because obviously that's what you're wanting ChatGPT to eventually process. If you do it correctly, you should have thousands of these, but obviously for time's sake, I didn't want to have to process all of those. So now that we have this output, we're going to come back over to ChatGPT, and I will have these instructions in the description as well, but essentially you're just going to come in and create your own custom GPT. If you don't know how to do that, there's plenty of videos out there. I'm not going to go through that, but essentially you can just copy and paste in the name, the description, and the instructions. Then you're going to take your JSON file. We're going to click upload files. What I like to do is just drag and drop it onto my desktop to make it really easy to find. Drag and drop it into here, open. And now that it's uploaded, your GPT should be ready to go. Now you should be able to ask ChatGPT any questions from clients, contractors, anybody that you've talked to on that email, and it will be able to respond very closely mimicking your style, how you respond to specific people, all of that. It may take a few tweaks as you go in, and I would definitely test it out up to 10 times with like a bunch of different messages from old messages that you've had from different types of people. That way you can kind of play around with it and say, hey, here are some like small tweaks, because you are giving it a lot of data. It may need some guidance, but this should be a really great tool for you to use to speed up your communication processes inside your business. Feel free to let me know in the comments below how well this worked for you. If there were any problems, I'd be more than happy to help you troubleshoot them, and I will see you in the next video.